Hi, it's Kenzie. This is Marky's daily video. Today I get to talk about my trip to Rocky. It was very interesting considering we didn't tell the girls. I was talking to their mom, and we didn't tell them that I was coming and that I was gonna hang out with them. So, I was texting her mom on the way here, and then her mom told me she was at the Colquitt, so I walked to the Colquitt, which is our rec center with their swimming pools and stuff, and then I found her in there, and she told the girls that she came to Red Deer for her boss because her boss needed something, and then she told them she was gonna go get a pamphlet from there, so she walked in, and then she walked out with me, and the girls' faces were like, "Oh my God, it's Mackenzie," because they hadn't met me yet, and they were texting me, and they were like, "Kenzie, we're so close to your house. Do you know how awesome it'd be to be hanging out today?" And so I just walked out with their mom, and I just got in their vehicle, and we drove to Rocky, and they were like, "I wasn't expecting this at all. I didn't expect to be hanging out with you today." And then, so we talked on the way in there and stuff, and then afterwards we went to Tim Hortons, which is coffee place and donuts and stuff, and we had to go across the street, go into Shoppers Drug Mart, and then me and Hannah and Natasha, we were going through each aisle looking for Bailey, and we didn't see him. But then after we circled the place a few times, their mom came back with Bailey, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And we were like, "We're looking for Bailey." And he was right there, and we were like, "Oh, where did you find him?" And she found him looking at tampons in the condom and tampon section, and we passed by that so many times. So we were like, "What? How did you find him there?" And we didn't even see him once. And we found out that we thought he was a girl from the beginning because we passed right by him. And then, so we all started talking, and Bailey was shy and everything, and their mom wanted to get something to eat or to drink, and so we went to Tim Hortons again, and we sat in Tim Hortons, and we should have got kicked out because we were the loudest people ever. And then I saw my friends Christian, Reed, and Marcus there, and I talked to them, and Marcus called Hannah a motherfucker, and her mom got really defensive on it one post, and then I was like, "Marcus, meet Hannah's mom." He was just like, "Oh, that's cool." And then after that, we went to the pet store, and we looked at, there was a ferret and fish, there was a blowfish, and we said we found Nemo because there was a clownfish, and then we were playing around with all of the animal stuff, and there was eels and parrots and stuff, and so we were playing around with all of the animals and running around inside there, and then we went to the dollar store, and this part's interesting. And then, so we were playing around with all of the dollar store stuff. Bailey took a bunch of guns and was shooting them around because one had a laser to it. He was 360 quick scope, and he turned around and he shot it at me. And then he grabbed a bat and he was like, "Oh, this will be much more fun." And then so he was flinging it around, and then he decided to come up to me and he went like this and he went like that, and it got this close to my face, and then it flew off and almost hit me in the face. And so the woman that worked at the store had to come. She turned the corner and was just like, "You have to pay for that now. You have to buy that," because it broke in half, and I was freaking out because it almost whipped me right in the face. So I was like, "Oh my God." And then after that we went, where did we go after that? Oh, we just drove around throughout Rocky, and we ended up we went to Extra Foods because their mom had to pee, and then she came back with like groceries and stuff. But while we were in the vehicle, we were talking about so many things. We were like yelling out windows like "dead ass" to people, and like the windows were open, so they kept like looking at us and probably thinking we were like completely retarded because we were like screaming. And then Bailey was like moaning and saying "oh yes" in the like right by the window, and it was just awesome. And then we were gonna drop Bailey off, and we stopped at Shoppers because that's where we wanted to be dropped off. And so we sat there, and we were gonna like let him go, but we ended up talking for like half an hour more, so we were there longer, and it was like amazing. And then I went home, and we went to Plato's Closet, which is where you get clothes, and that's where I got this shirt from. And his mom bought it for me because she's my beautiful mother. And then we went to Value Village, and then she took me home. Yeah, it was a very productive day, and I had a lot of fun. Okay, and on to the next point in this video, hair flips. Okay, since you don't know how to do hair flips, since you have to always do this and like part your hair, because your hair's weird, but it's cute at the same time. I don't even know if your hair is gonna actually do hair flips, considering it's like you just have to like flip, you know, flip it. My hair is weird. I have to fix that. Yeah, but you just flip it, you know. Can't really do nothing else for a hair flip unless you just like continue what you're doing with your whole part thing, you know. I've been standing on a treadmill this whole time, so I could just like drag myself forward. And oh snap, dropped the phone. Actually, I didn't drop it, it just kind of flew backwards from my legs. Yeah. Do you know what's sad life? I wear this bracelet because it's a bracelet, but I'm forever alone, so it's sad. It's sad. Sometimes I wear it inside out, which is pretty lame, because I don't have a boyfriend. Sad life. I gave two of my bracelets to Bailey. One said sauced. It's like this one, except it said sauced on it. This one says trashed. Those are some good bracelets. Yeah. My face hurts. I'm like completely allergic to my eyebrow piercing. It's completely infected right at the it's only on the bottom too. It's completely infected. Look at how gross that is. It's completely nasty. Oh, to part my hair like that. Oh yeah, it's hot stuff. Tasty. Me and Hannah at Valley Village, we put on like these really fuzzy coats, and they like weighed me down completely. I could barely hold on to them. It was like so heavy, and we took pictures, and we were total pimps with them on. It was amazing. And there's a hair in between my nose. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I have no idea what to talk about anymore. To pull up my pants, you know how that is. My wall is spammed today by people who totally want my dick. There's a lot of those. Even Jeffrey texted me saying a lot of people want my dick. It's pretty crazy. So I'm just gonna like end this video now since it's like 10 minutes and 30 seconds long. Okay. Bye, Marky.